Finally! My gosh! Dick computer. Let's see what this thing is. Alright, gonna get to the Spider-Man. The Spider-Man news. Why won't this thing work? Is it really broken? Hello? Fuck. Alright, I'll see you. Look at this thing real quick. I'm about to sound like I'm mumbling all over again when I'm not. So what's about to sound like mumbling. Yeah, fuck Assassin's Creed. Okay, so Spider-Man. Just look it up and see what pops up here. There we go. Sammy reacts. We got real Spider-Man leaks. This actually.
I hope y'all are wearing your white and brown pants today because we just got our first look at some of the villains in Spider-Man Brand New Day, and I got something to say. I like it. Hell, I love it. Because, dog, we just got our first look at Scorpion, Boomerang, Tarantula, the Hulk, thanks to officially released promotional images. So you ain't sniping nobody today, C-Bear Feige, because I'm protected by the circle. But we got all these promotional images, a collaboration with Takis, all before we got the first official trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day. But I ain't mad at it because they dropped some crumbs along the way, and y'all know me. If they give me crumbs, I'm gonna give y'all a 5-star meal. But either way, me and you know what we gotta do. We gotta talk about it. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. But for real, like a Randy Orton RKO out of nowhere, we started getting promotional images hitting the timeline thanks to the Brazilian website Piticas, which on the surface was selling Spider-Man merchandise. But if you notice their banner, they have official promotional art of Spider-Man Brand New Day. And immediately I was like, oh, hold on, wait a minute now. I'm trying to get involved with that. Let's do some more inspections. Hit that zoom enhance. And obviously, we got to start off with the villains because this is exactly what I've been looking for. This is exactly what I've been looking for. And let's go ahead and do a roll call left to right. We got Boomerang, Tarantula, and Matt Gargan, Scorpion, played by Michael Mando. Used to pray for times like this. But let's go ahead and do some further inspection, starting with Boomerang. And just taking a look at the design from face value, it's perfect. Perfect down every little detail as a modern adaptation. I think if you're able to easily identify a villain just by their costume, that's a W. Because if this was like a TV show, he would just have like a black suit with like a Boomerang logo on it. But I love that he essentially looks like a combination of his two most iconic designs. His color scheme is the same, white gloves, white boots, blue suit with the visor. And I personally like that his holsters for his boomerangs look like boomerangs. And also the boomerangs themselves are tough. And in case y'all don't know, this is Freddie Myers, a former Australian pitcher, who ends up becoming an assassin and essentially becomes a hired gun to any criminal organization willing to pay him up. And I might be mistaken, but I'm going off memory here. I'm pretty sure the first hero he ever fights is actually the Hulk. So this thing's coming full circle. And obviously at one point in the comics, him and Spider-Man end up becoming roommates. And they were roommates. But he's joined countless supervillain teams like the Sinister Syndicate, the Thunderbolts, has worked directly under the Kingpin, so I'm assuming he's going to be working for the Tombstone in this movie. Thanks to the leak trailer back in December, we know they're going to be recreating the comic cover for ASM 345, which features Boomerang. And he'll most likely be a villain that he takes out during a montage. But I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back. Moving on over to Tarantula, and I love the modern redesign for him as well. I also love that he's in that iconic pose from the cover of ASM 134. And the same thing I said for Boomerang applies for Tarantula. If you're able to tell that that's Tarantula, I think they did a pretty decent job at a modern adaptation. And I even kind of like that his utility vest kind of looks like the Tarantula logo on his chest. And I personally am a fan of the fully masked out version. I think the Zorro look from times past is a little bit goofy, and I kind of like that he looks like, you know, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Noob Saibot. Plus, you can't see his legs here, but he does have his little poison tips that he normally has. Now, I'm hoping that they actually name drop him and it's actually Anton Miguel Rodriguez. In the books, he's usually government backed, but I bet he'll probably just be an assassin just like Boomerang, hired for money. And again, he'll most likely be in a montage as well. But I mean, come on, everybody and their mama has been waiting to see a Scorpion in live action, especially when we learned that Michael Mando was going to be playing Matt Gargan. And if I can keep it a stack of pancakes with you, I'm a little disappointed. Just the design, there's something about it that I'm not really fucking with. I'm sure the performance and the fact that he's actually Scorpion is going to be fine. It's just, I don't know. There's something about this design that doesn't really stick with me. I personally don't mind that we can see his face most of the time. I kind of like that because it's him intimidating Peter like, oh, you're the motherfucker who did this to my face. And in case you forgot, He said, I'm riding with no tent, so you know it's me. But he'll also most likely, and allegedly there's some leaks out there that I may or may not have seen, he's gonna get a mask. But that design really just reminds me of the Spider-Man 3 video game version of Scorpion, which honestly feels kind of bare bones. I think I would have preferred if they just adapted this look from your favorite Spider-Man in live action, combining elements, especially the tail from this version, with this early concept art of Scorpion from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I really actually like those flaws. But it does seem like they're keeping the construction vibe alive with this version of Scorpion, because that kind of does look like construction equipment. But listen, as long as he's out there beating ass and calling Spider-Man araña like he does in your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, being an extreme intimidator, I'm not gonna be mad at it. As long as you deliver us a Scorpion versus Spider-Man fight scene on a bridge, destined my life is yours. And hopefully in the future he gets a suit that looks something like this, because I need that. You need that. We need that. Now, the other promotional images we got is of Spider-Man and Hulk. And this is the same pose that we've seen on like the Takis and the backpack, only much more cartoonified. This promotional image of Spidey is one of my personal favorites just because it screams Scott Johnson. And it reminds me of days past when, life didn't suck. But now I really like this shot where we get of like close up on Spider-Man and the Hulk. By the way, that's definitely the Savage Hulk. But the interesting thing is he's green. And the rumors have been saying that he's supposed to be gray Hulk. But I'm assuming that they're probably trying to hide that for the movie itself and just keeping him green in the promotional images. But the one thing I really love is it does look like he's going to have emoting lenses, even though that he made this suit himself. And honestly, I love that because I want him to have those like beady eyes where he looks like he's about to whoop some ass. And honestly, if anyone's gonna stop Spider-Man from holding back, it's the Savage Hulk. And I can't wait till we get a moment like that in the movie because it's coming. And so am I. Now, I'm throwing this in there because it's interesting. It is silhouette shots of Boomerang, Scorpion, and Tarantula, but it looks like they're gonna be working together. And there's a reason for that. It's because they're gonna be working under Tombstone, who I'm starting to believe more and more is gonna be like the actual main villain, the one pulling the strings behind the scenes, trying to take over the criminal underground of New York City, competing with Kingpin, who's now in office and has to be a little bit more careful. But the image in question for Tombstone may or may not be fake because it looks like a behind the scenes photo, recreating this iconic cover of Spectacular Spider-Man 142 of Tombstone holding up Spider-Man by his fucking costume looking like a rag doll. Since I don't know if this one's real or fake, I'm gonna flash it up on the screen real quick. Boom. But there's a couple things I found interesting in that image. For starters, I'm gonna need you to look closely at Tom Holland's ass cheeks. Looks a little like IHOP pancakes to me, when in reality we all know Tom Holland's working with some French toast. I mean, let's be real. But the other interesting thing is it looks like they made Marvin Jones III bigger. Like he almost looks like he should be motion captured. And in case you forgot, Marvin Jones III, who voiced Tombstone in Into the Spider-Verse and was supposed to play a live-action version of Tombstone in the canceled Bad Bunny El Muerto movie, is playing the live-action version of Tombstone. And I mean, this is a perfect casting because this just tells me they're going to be taking inspiration from one of the greatest, if not the greatest, Tombstone adaptation of all time. Spectacular Spider-Man's version of the big man Tombstone. So y'all know what that means. He ain't got time for no quip farming.
I just took down the Rhino. A pale guy in a suit doesn't stop.
But I think the funniest thing about these promotional images is the lack of Punisher Frank Castle. And Sadie Sink. Sadie Sink, I can see why they're trying to hide her. But Frank Castle, I feel like I don't think you want to be marketing a gun-toting vigilante to children. But we'll probably start getting more stuff of him later on. But on top of that, don't forget there was a report a couple months ago saying that the Punisher is going to have like a personal vendetta against Tombstone. And they're going to have a one-on-one confrontation in this movie, which is pretty obvious because Punisher be punishing criminals or revoking their breathing rights. So he's probably trying to get to the top of the source. At the same time, Spider-Man is doing it. And that's how they have their little confrontation at first, because you already know we're going to get this iconic cover of ASM 129, which by the way, I got my copy right here in the movie. And this is probably the way they'll accomplish it. But another storyline I can see them pulling elements from is of Spider-Man Punisher family plot, which was a nice little quickie, a 2-issue limited series that actually features Ben Reilly's version of Spider-Man and Punisher working for a rival crime family to take out another one, convoluted shit, before they ultimately team up because the real shooter was Tombstone. And that's probably when we'll get our confrontation between Big Lonnie Lincoln and Frank Castle. But I really hope Brand New Day sets up Tombstone to show up outside of just Spider-Man projects. Like if they ever end up doing a Punisher revival series, I would love to see Tombstone play a factor there. Taking inspiration from Percy's recent Punisher Red Band series, which I have to catch up on, but this would be a great way to show just how fucking menacing Tombstone is in a TV MA or R-rated manner, because he's a fucking demon in this run. And obviously it would be cool to see him cross paths with Daredevil as well. We know Sony is starting to share with Marvel a little bit more often, so it'd be exciting to see them actually cross over in the criminal underground of New York City. But man, I'm so excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day. These images get my hype level just through the roof. And the big rumor right now is that we're getting the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer in March. So I'm holding out hope they give us looks at all of these people. And then some. Double it and give it to Sammy. But I'm curious to hear your thoughts. What do you think about these promotional images as well as my thoughts, theories, and opinions? Drop a comment down below. And as always, like and follow.
I was thinking April, but March makes a lot of sense. I mean, bro, April, May, June, July. I don't got 4 months. So might as well. How the trend of motivation is gone.
It's a never-ending race. It's a man coming up that mountain right now. They gonna take your spot, bro. Why they gonna take your spot? Because you giving this shit up. What's up, guys? It's Joshua Ray back at it again, guys. And today we're gonna be talking about how I train when my motivation is gone. This is a very important thing for a lot of guys, because a lot of guys, whenever they first start, bro, that's when the motivation's there, bro, okay? That's when the motivation is there. That's when you're really hyped about the process. That's when you're really hyped about reaching this goal and putting in this work. But as soon as that shit is gone, as soon as you hit a tiny bump in the road, as soon as you wake up and you don't feel as good today about doing what you're doing, now the motivation's gone, bro, okay? Now it's discipline. And this is why I tell you guys, you gotta be built different. You gotta be cutthroat. You gotta be ruthless when it comes to this shit, bro. Because you're gonna quit. That motivation is what's gonna start you at first. Yeah, I want this girl back. Yeah, I wanna look like this. Yeah, I want handstand push-ups. I want a physique like this guy. I want this. As soon as you wake up, bro, and that motivation is gone, bro, you're gonna wake up one of these days and you're gonna be like, bro, forget this shit, bro. This shit is goofy. It's too much. You're not gonna feel like doing it anymore. It has to be routine. You have to have something deeper to push you. This is the real discipline, guys, okay? How I do this, guys, I always think about my past. Whenever that shit hits the fan, I'm like, bro, nah, I don't feel like doing this today. I don't feel like doing this today. As soon as that shit hits the fan, bro, I have to think about my past. I came too far, bro, to stop right now. It's as simple as that, guys. I came too far to stop right now. That's it, bro. This shit all can't be for nothing. I do it for my father as well. For all of you guys that are new here, my father, that is my why. That is my why. Whenever the motivation is gone, guys, you're gonna need something else. You're gonna need something else, bro. Something real. Not some artificial shit, bro. Okay? Now, once you get over this hump, right? When your motivation is gone, then it'll become second nature. Your fitness, your diet, your gym, it's gonna be like waking up and brushing your teeth, right? It's gonna be a habit. But even some of us, when it's a habit, bro, you will lose that motivation. This is where the real dog comes out, bro. This is where the real dog comes out. I'm gonna say it again. This is where the real dog comes out, bro. There is no motivation. It's gone. Now what? What is gonna get you to move, bro? You have to think about something, bro, from the past. I'm telling you guys, you have come too far to quit now. That was always mine. If you got haters, bro, you gotta have haters in the back of your head.
That's true.
If you fail, bro, if you fail and you quit before your shit pops off, before you get that physique, then everyone's just gonna laugh at you, bro. Everyone's gonna laugh at you. I didn't expect shit from him anyway. You see what I'm saying? That should be your number one thing, bro. You gotta prove people wrong, bro. You gotta prove them wrong. Because if you don't prove them wrong, bro, then you're a goofy, bro. You're a goofy. You were a goofy and everybody was right about you. That's real shit. But when it comes to me, guys, it was always my father. I told y'all about that when I found the prison letters from my mother and my father. And she told him, all that shit you did, Travis, and all you got out of this was Joshua Ray. All that hustling he did, all that trafficking he did, all that shit he did, bro. Defending himself 24/7, carrying the gun around 24/7. 3 hours of sleep. All this trafficking, he around driving, just always never sleeping, going so hard. All this crazy shit he went through. Hustling. And all he has is me. He lost everything else. Everything else got seized. All he has to show for it is me. This all can't be for nothing, bro. It won't be for nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's my why. So now that quits out everything basic, everything shallow. You see what I'm saying? Now when the motivation is gone, I'm going anyway, bro. I'm gonna be out there anyway. I don't care if it's snowing. I don't care if it's raining. Dudes gotta get paid. Why? Because it's deeper than just me. You see what I'm saying, guys? Now that's how you stay in this shit long term. When the motivation is gone. When the girls come back. When you get the girl you want. Now what? Now what, bro? Now what? You see what I'm saying? Now it becomes something deeper. This is how you stay in this shit. Stay at your peak. Go even harder. But it has to be bigger than you guys, okay? It has to be. My father was always the reason why. You see what I'm saying? And whenever I found out even more of how much he really went through in that stupid lifestyle, and he lost everything except for me. I told y'all dad got up there getting told on by his best friend. About to get 40 years. Goofy shit, trusting the wrong people. All that shit in a 15-year sentence, bro. And all you got for it is me. I won't fail you, bro. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro. I will not fail him. I will not fail him. And that right there, I'm up every day. You see what I'm saying? It's deeper than me. It's deeper than me, bro. So I'm getting active. If the motivation isn't there, I'm still getting active. Drink you a Red Bull, bro. You cannot sleep on life. You gotta get busy. You gotta get active. Because when everything starts going well, you ever heard this saying, y'all? It's a saying called, the wolf at the top of the mountain is never as hungry as the one coming up. Because when shit gets to going good, when you get the girl, you get the work, you get the car, you get the house, the physique, now you chilling. Now you chilling. Now you up there chilling on the mountain. And it's another motherfucker coming up here, bro. He's coming. He's on the way up. And he gonna take your spot. He gonna take your spot, bro. You know why he's gonna take your spot, bro? Because you got soft. You achieved what you wanted. Now you lost your edge. Now you looking goofy. Why? Because they always want your spot, bro. They always want your spot. It's another man coming up here, bro, looking for your spot. This ain't even about the mountain. If you got that girl, you don't think it's another man that wants your spot with that girl? Oh, y'all don't think about that shit, do you? I know. Your ass sitting up there comfortable on that mountain. It's another man coming up there, bro. He's hungry. He's hungry, bro. He needs to eat. And you sitting up there safe. You lost your hunger a long time ago. He's coming up that mountain. And your girl looking too, she not really satisfied no more. Why? Because you gave this shit up. You didn't got soft. Because your whole final destination was the girl anyway. So now you didn't got the girl, and now you getting soft. Because you on the top of the mountain. Brother, it's a man coming up that mountain right now. He about to take your spot. They gonna take your spot, bro. Why they gonna take your spot? Because you giving this shit up. You see what I'm saying? Bro, this is a never-ending race. It's a never-ending race. And when that motivation is gone, guys, you gotta have something in the back of your head that's gonna get you up at night. You gotta remember how them people treated you, bro. How those girls treated you. How your homeboys was snaking you, hating on you, backdoor. You gotta remember these things, guys. This is why we do this. You cannot keep your foot, you cannot let your foot off the gas, bro. You can't. Because men always forget this, bro. As soon as they hit the goal or they get even comfortable in the slightest, you too stupid to think that your spot is secure. Your spot is never secure, bro. It don't matter what it is. A business, fitness, or even worse, your relationship with that woman. Your spot is not secured, bro. Look at me, bro. I'm talking to your ass. Your spot ain't safe. It's like I just told you, it's another man coming up that hill. He working harder than you. You skipping diet. He hitting his macros every day. And he doing cardio every day. He going to failure on every set. He coming up that mountain. He looking at your girl. And your girl looking at him too. Why? Because you didn't gave this shit up. You didn't got soft. So now you about to go out bad. He about to knock your ass right off the mountain and you going right back down to day one where you started at. Why? Because you gave this shit up. This is real shit, guys. This is what it has to be. You can never stop. As a man, bro, you're not a woman. I don't hate women. This is not a red pill channel. This is not a red pill or black pill channel. But with a woman, bro, her spot is much more secure than you as a man, okay? Your ass gotta be getting busy, dog. Because it's another man coming up that mountain, bro. He was just like you. He getting busy just like how you were. But he ain't stopping when he get up there. He looking at your girl and he wants your spot. He watching you, bro, because you giving this shit up. You getting fat. You not as lean as you used to be. You're not going hard on your business how you need to be. You're not working as hard as what you need to be. You see what I'm saying? Your spot is never secured, bro. Do not give this shit up when you get to the top. This is what keeps me going hard. This is what keeps me going hard, bro. Okay? I love to tell the story of my father's first shootout whenever these guys kicked in the door with him and my uncle. They were staying there at the time when my father was hustling. 3, 4 guys kicked in there, bro, grabbed my uncle up and took him to the back room with dad. He hollered at dad, and dad had Fast Eddie's gun back there. Fast Eddie's no longer with us, but they all rode motorcycles together, you see? So dad come out the room shooting. It's a 1-on-4 shootout. You see what I'm saying, guys? He hits one of them and they drop the gun. He's crawling on the ground, picks up the other gun, because why? It kicked back. The gun kicked back. He's shooting at them with the other gun. There are always guys watching you. They want your spot. This is not about no criminal activity, no drug game. Dad had to chase them out of there. A 1-on-4. A 1-on-4 shootout. He over here holding my uncle in one hand, bleeding out, flushing drugs down the toilet in the other. You see what I'm saying? This is not about criminal activity, guys, but people are always watching you as a man. This is where your motivation has to come from, bro. You cannot slip up. They are watching you. They are watching you, bro. And after that, now he's paranoid. Because the colder you get, now dad wearing suits, $1,000 suits. Now your car flashier. You got the big feet on the rims. $25,000 rims on the Escalade. They see you shining, bro. The more you shining, the more people are looking at you. Cause now you on the top of the hill. Like I just told you, the wolf who's hungry, he's coming up, bro. He's looking for his come up. And he's looking at you. You understand, bro? You can't never get comfortable. You can't never get comfortable. Because they looking at you, bro. They know you getting money. They see the Rolex on. They see the suits. They see the whip. They watching you. Please remember this, guys. Please remember this. Your motivation has to be longevity. Discipline. Because when the motivation's gone, guys, something else has to keep you up there. You can never get comfortable. Because as soon as you give this shit up, guys, you started just to get a girl.
Hold up, be right back. Let's do this. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. I almost did our mind. Yeah. That's probably the... No. This is not far this rocket at all. Oh, he hit himself. This is also here. There we go, got him. Yeah, max health. That's more health. Right, limited long breaks. Guys, man, this is what it takes to be a man. This is what it takes to be a man. You gotta never stop, never give up, and rely on God for your strength. Don't rely on yourself for strength. Rely on God in all your ways, and He'll direct your paths. But live by that verse. Also remember, faith without works is dead. So you need to work, man. You just have to. Because if you don't put in that work, then what? Then what? You see me with 1,000+ videos. I'm not stopping anytime soon. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna push more. I'm gonna push one now. I'm gonna push as many videos as I possibly can. If I can't find any new ones, I just make more. That's the type of mentality you have to have, man. Strategy this, strategy that. Yeah, I've tried multiple ways. I'm just gonna keep going. That's all. Look at Summer Baby, because people are gonna be like, oh, you have to do the same format of videos. That's how you get monetized, bro. Summer Baby, he does the same type of content, and it took him 5,000 videos to get to 1 million subs. That shit does not work, bro. I'm telling you, God is the giver of success, man. I'm telling you, the honest truth is you got to. It's a lot of things. Alignments, of course. Having faith with works, mostly mental work. You just gotta know that you're that person, all that type of stuff. Same thing with the physique here. He knew that he was the type of person to get this type of physique. But what people do, they downplay, negative. There's an amazing physique. Cause not many have this. Like, not many people have this physique. Like, it's very rare to find. Very rare to find. You're not gonna just find this on a daily. You're not. So, I haven't seen a good physique like this, and I don't remember the last time I saw somebody in public with a physique like this. I don't remember, because you don't normally find this. I'm telling you.
Or an X back, and then you quit all over again, but you're gonna be back to square one. And it's gonna constantly repeat itself over and over and over and over again. You have to be in this long term. Because when the motivation fades, bro, when it's too cold outside, when it's raining, you gotta have something else, bro. You gotta have something else. This is what it has to be to keep you at your best, bro. It has to be this way. It has to be this way. Okay? You gotta have something, bro. Because when you get up there to that top, or even some of y'all don't even make it up the mountain, and you done got comfortable and fell back off. That's unacceptable, guys. No. No. You have to make a name for yourself. You have to make a name for yourself. Motivation is only gonna take you so far. You have to find a reason why. The look on everyone's faces when you pop out with that physique, the way I did it, bro, when I first started working out. I ghosted everybody. Women, the bros, I ghosted everyone. And just locked in. Made that shit happen. I want to see the look on everyone's face when I pop out. And that long-term goal anyway, not even just to look as good, but I had to prove I could do it. I had to prove I could do it, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't wait for everyone to see me with that new physique. I couldn't wait. They'd be like, damn, he really did that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did that. I did that shit. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is, bro. You gotta have a reason why. To keep you going long term. Because that was mine too. Not only my father, I had to prove everyone wrong. I had to prove to them, bro, that I knew what I was doing. I had to make everybody think who crossed me, the women, the bros, that was the wrong decision. That they should have been loyal to me. You see what I'm saying? They crossed me out. I gotta make them feel bad. I gotta make them stand on that. They gotta see that was the wrong choice to fuck me over. You see what I'm saying? But all right, guys, that was Joshua Ray, guys. That's Joshua Ray with 2 R's on Instagram. If any of you guys are interested in coaching, guys, feel free to DM me, all right? If not, guys, have a good one. Keep going hard.
It is tough.
Come to personal training, what have you seen?
Personal training, man, I've seen a lot of crazy things. Married women, and the number one thing with that, like we saying about body game, guys, these guys are out of shape. All the money in the world.
Yep.
The husband will be paying for the training for his wife, but she's choosing on me. Let's go out to drinks after. Let's go get coffee after. Let's go out to coffee after. This is real stuff, man. Because no matter what, the sexual attraction is gonna win. That's number one.
It's just part of her.
That's number one.
Like I said, a lot of guys, they get mad at it. You just got to understand it and move accordingly, you know?
Yep.
I'm not mad at a woman's nature. I'm just here to adapt.
Yeah,
That's
we
what it comes
already
down
we
to.
accept it, man. So we adapting to the rules.
And I think the people that adapt, that's who wins.
Yeah.
You know? All that, oh, she like the nice guy. Oh, she like, why doesn't she like dad bods? It's about my person.
Yeah.
All that goes out the window.
Then they try to shame the girls now.
Yeah, they try to shame me. They try to slut shame me.
Yeah.
Because she want to get pounded. It's just do the pounding.
That's exactly
You know
it.
what I mean?
That's exactly it, man. They don't understand that, man. The things I've seen personal training, man, is so crazy.
I'm always talking about how on Body Game you receive a lot of hate. I've told a previous story about a guy sneaking me, a lot of backstabbing, just a lot of bullshit. And I brought my homie here, Josh, to really just go back through that story again. And he's gonna touch on his past experience just getting hate when he got his physique together. So yeah, that was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
We used to go to this private gym. Shit was cool. And then it just started getting to some hate and shit. And we gonna call the other guy Fridge. So I used to work out with Fridge a good bit, but he was just bullshit. You know, Fridge, he couldn't get his act together.
Yeah.
You seen him. He would go in there, talk a lot, yelling,
Wow, man.
smell like shit half the time.
Yeah.
You know, and you remember that one time he came in there with what, sweet tea, lemonade, some shit like that?
Yeah.
So what is your experience with Fridge?
Fridge was a guy, he saw that we were putting in work, and he saw, especially with Cole, how Cole was putting in work, but he could never really live up to that expectation Cole was setting. You understand? So when it's a situation like that, you'll notice your friends that hate on you. A lot of your day one friends that hate. And that's exactly what that was.
Yeah.
He was always trying to get in shape. Really crazy thing, because Cole would help him. You try and reach out to guys like that and help them get their physique together, but all they do is bring you down because there's so much jealousy, man.
Yeah.
I knew right away.
Yeah, because even that night the night he snuck me,
Yeah.
you were saying like, that shit don't sound right,
He
Cole.
was out for no good.
So
But you
what was the first time that you seen like he was on some hating shit? Like you started peeping it. Was it day one, first time you saw him, he was like, this dude moving weird.
I always look out for things with people when they have bad intentions or they're doing some funny shit. You gotta watch how they overcompensate in certain areas. Super helpful, super passive, but this guy was very loud. And I noticed that right away he came in, he was so loud, trying to push us.
Super loud,
Why
super
you pushing
touchy.
Pushing us so hard?
Yeah.
Why you pushing us so
He
hard?
come in there yelling.
Yeah, just weird as hell.
Yeah.
Like you could tell, that's why he was overcompensating, because he was weird. He had a lot of negative energy towards us off the rip, I could feel. And even when Cole tagged me in a post one time, shouting me out, trying to get my name out there, I told him I went through my views that time, man. Fridge was in there.
We gonna cut that out.
I went through my views one time and Fridge was in there, man. And I realized right away, I'm like, okay, this guy's very funny, you know. I kind of tell, like I said, the overcompensating in person, acting all friendly, showing all this support, pushing you. But when it comes to the real support online, this is exactly what he said. I see what y'all doing in person the next
he was
day.
like, I see what y'all niggas doing.
But no support online. But I'm watching y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Very weird energy.
And that's what I said, like, when it comes to a lot of shit online, people be like, Cole, you're reaching, it's not that deep. But a lot of times it is that deep. Because it's like, if you can do something like a video, comment, repost, And it doesn't hurt you at all. It takes half a second. Why would you not do that?
Exactly.
Why would you come up to me and be like, oh, I see what you're doing. I see how you're moving.
Exactly.
But you ain't fucking with anything.
Especially when y'all hang out in real life.
Yeah.
And y'all known each other. Y'all supposed to be friends or have some type of mutual. That's exactly how you know right there. Oh, I feel some type of way.
Yeah.
I can't show you how. I don't want nobody to know I'm fooling with you like that. I can't repost you because they feel some type of way.
Yeah. Right.
And a lot of guys like Fridge, an example, they're leeches, man.
Yeah.
When you have your shit together and you got a bright path, people can sense that. Especially the ones like Fridge that are hating on you. Like with Cole, he would tell Cole, what he tell you? Oh, you gotta take me with you, man. You gotta take me with you.
Yeah, when I went down to Miami, I was linking up with people. He called me. He like, hey man, I see you in Miami. You should have brought me with you. And it's like, bro, you haven't even got your physique together.
Exactly. But they can sense. You know? They can sense you going somewhere in life. So, I gotta try to find a way to stay locked in with this person, even if I don't like him. And that's what it was with Fridge. I felt like he really didn't like you. But it's like,
but he's trying to get what you have, you know? And like, I didn't care for Fridge's personality that much. He was bullshitting. But he helped me get in that private gym. So I'm like, I'm going to look out for him. You know, some people say that shit fake, but I think that's part of the game. If someone looks out for you, you look out for them, even though you might not like them the most. Like, I didn't have an issue with them, but it started getting to a point like, bro, you asking for a lot of shit, but you're not bringing anything back, so I got to stop fucking with you. So then I started working out with you because I'm like, I see you getting right. I see you on your calisthenics shit. You posting your physique online. So it's like, why would I not be around people on the same type of time as me? That don't mean it's like, fuck him, he's a piece of shit. But it's like, I can't be around you. I'm not going to work out with you. I'm not going to film with you if you're not moving right. It's no hard feelings, but it's like, bro, you bullshit, you know?
And especially with this guy, Fred, y'all, whenever someone is like that, you can literally feel it. Because it's going to be times where the mask slips down and you can feel that weird energy. And even with Cole, he knew the guy since what, high school? Y'all went way back to high school.
Yeah, probably like 9th grade.
Yeah. And it's them little things everybody misses that's like, that'll tell you how they feeling for real.
Yeah. Like, what about you? Like, you ever had any experiences where you like started changing your physique and you started getting like a lot more hate that you used to not see?
When I first started working out, it was with my cousin in quarantine. My cousin, man, my day one dog since we were little kids. And we started working out together. He was like, oh, I'll just do what you do. Let's start working out together, man. So we did for that little summer, 2 months. But the real test was when we came back, we all went our separate ways. He stopped working out. I kept going, bro.
I kept That's going. How it be, man. Like, dudes fall off the fitness and then they get mad at you. They start hating on you. They see chicks choosing on you. That's what starts,
That's what it was, man. And when you hang out with them, you notice that. It's a weird energy. They might fuck with you and they'll show love, but you can feel it, man. It's like they hiding something from you. And that's what it was with him. Women. That's another thing. Oh, he felt like, oh, Josh don't deserve all these girls. You know? Because that's how because this is exactly what it is. We started in the same place. But you came
They started at the same. They see you climbing the rank, and now they like, he don't deserve that.
That's exactly.
But instead of hating, they should just put in the work.
Exactly. That's the number one thing. With the day ones, like my cousin and his friend from high school, you'll notice that. We started in the same place. But I ended up here. And you can be a kind person trying to give them a hand. They trying to cut your hand off, man. They trying to cut your hand off.
That's what I'm saying. You can't only help people to a certain extent.
Yeah, man. That's exactly.
And then it gets to that point where you just can't do anything. If someone don't want to level up, you can't force that shit onto them.
And it's gonna get to a point they're gonna sabotage you because you're too stupid to walk away. When you feel that signs and you still trying to stick around with them, they'll sabotage you. The hate gets too much. It's too much hate.
They can hide it for a little bit, but that shit start catching up. It's like, damn, he do this, he do that, you keep making moves.
That's what that is, man.
That shit just starts building up.
And it's them little things. You'll never know, but you'll feel it. And they pay attention to them little signs. I'm telling you, man. You'll try to reach out and lend them a hand because they're your friends. But they feel some type of way because y'all started in the same place. But oh, you up here.
So the situation with your cousin, when did you start noticing it? Was it like little jokes, a lot of like passive shit going on?
A lot of passive shit. My cousin would say slick things to me. Oh, I'm about to get this new car. Motherfucker would be like, oh yeah, that should be me getting that. You know what I mean? Like that. That's exactly how it was, man. It's them little small things. And they say something out their mouth. You're like, oh, hold on, what? What you mean by that? You don't know that's how it be, though, man. But something little small things like that, man, you'll think to yourself in the moment, that's no big deal.
You try to write it off.
You try to write it off.
That's my family, that's my homeboy. You try to write the shit off, so you just whatever.
And you're gonna end up paying for that because you
Because you was warning me about Buddy. You was like, Buddy moving hella weird.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He was like, that shit don't sound right, Cole.
Even with my cousin, another thing he would do after I got my physique, he would always joke about steroids. Like on a weird level. I'd be like, why did he keep bringing up steroids, man?
Yeah.
Like he couldn't accept it. They're like, because we started in the same place.
Yeah.
Oh, but he stopped. No way, Josh. No way Josh got these gains like that. No way Josh got a physique and I don't.
Right.
What makes him better than me that he's doing this?
Yeah.
These are the things, man, that's going through their head. How is he doing this and I'm not? Even though you're lending a hand, you're not a villain. You lending them a hand. Oh, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
You can write them the book, the playbook for it. They'll still hate you. That's exactly how it was, man. And that's how you know right there. They should be happy for you. Doing better on YouTube, better Instagram, better car, better physique. But nah, man, they just wanna.
That's what I'm saying. They're not happy for you.
Yeah, because y'all started off in the same place. But you up here, I'm down here.
So you got any friends where you was like, y'all still cool, no issues at all, or you just fell out with that one person? Was there other people you fell out with? Like,
I realized for me, with my situation, and when I started really working out and going hard, a lot of my day one friends acted completely different. And the way I felt, they had to be on my same level, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with that. Once I realized, oh no, this guy's not working out.
it's like you can be cool with them,
Yeah.
but it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not like we hitting each other up consistently. It's like
Yeah.
we catch up every now and then.
Exactly.
Shit like
That's
that.
exactly what it is. And then
You want that old version of you
Yeah.
trying to change.
You
And that's
a
why
whole
a
new
lot of times you
person.
gotta separate.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You gotta
man.
separate to elevate,
I'm
man.
telling you, man, crazy. And I noticed right away, because this is just with physique. Now, when you bring in women,
That's
a whole
nother
game
ball game.
changer. A whole
Yeah, yeah.
nother game
That's
changer,
when
man.
shit really hits
Yeah.
the fan. And even with Fridge, that's when shit hit the fan because he set me up with this girl. You know, I already had a chick, so I was like, you know, I'm good. He's like, bro, you gotta go meet up with this chick. He like hyping her up like crazy. I go on a date with her, and she like, your friend weird.
See?
And I just agree with her. I'm like, yeah, that motherfucker is kind of weird. And that's what led to all the sneaking shit, all that, you know, goofy stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's
So-
the physique, man. You got to make sure you're good friends. Everybody got a nice physique. Everybody's getting women to some degree.
Like I said, if a motherfucker's starving, he gonna do anything.
Show
You know,
his
he
ass
thirsty,
over some girl. Do some bullshit over a girl.
If he's thirsty, man, he gonna try to take your water.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
gonna try to take your food.
Yeah.
You know, so what about the women? How has your dating life changed once you got your physique together?
I'll tell you guys right away, when you get that physique, immediately, I was always a handsome guy. So I never had an issue with girls. But when you get that physique, it's a whole new game now,
Yeah.
ain't it? You ain't just handsome now.
Especially when it
Yeah.
comes to the gym girl. That's
You
a
know,
different part right
Before
there.
you might have been a handsome man, but now you a sexy man. You got the sex appeal.
Yeah.
Because of that physique.
Yeah.
Now you don't got no rules, man. You ain't paying for dates. You
Yeah,
don't got to
you-
do all
you
this
moving
stuff.
differently,
You
yeah.
moving different, man.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It's like when you look at a girl. You know a girl who just got a nice face,
Yeah.
but she might not have. She's skinny.
might not
girl.
have a body
Yeah.
together.
She not sexy, but you be like, oh, she pretty, gorgeous, she
yeah,
beautiful, ain't
yeah.
it? But she got that.
When she got that body on her, and that's when you're like,
She be
ooh, I need
I
that.
nailed that. I knocked it down.
Yeah, you go from like, oh, she looks solid to no, I need that in my life.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know,
that is,
so-
man. That's exactly. And it's a two different playing fields, man. When you get that physique, you become sexually desirable. And at that point, man, you don't even need nothing else. Everything else is an add-on.
90% of attraction, I really think, is your body.
When they really attracted to you, you don't even gotta do much.
Yeah.
That's what these guys, they'll never even know what that's like.
Yeah.
To go just pull up. Anything else you do is an add-on. Cause she here for you. She here for me. You know what I'm saying? They not even looking for anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, you got this, cool. But I'm here for this.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. You don't even gotta try. Most guys, they try to overcompensate, man, with the wallet.
Yeah.
With all these other things, the fastest car, the wallet. We don't
Yeah, like you said before, like a lot of dudes be on some tricking shit now.
Yeah.
So you nowadays, like you start messing with a chick and she come with you like, oh, I need this, and this, and it's like, baby, I'm not moving like
Exactly.
that. But there's so many dudes out here tricking, and I think it really just comes down to they don't feel good about themselves, so they got to bring this outside source, this money. Oh, I need this money to prove myself to her.
Yeah.
But it's like when you get your physique together, you're like, I ain't got to prove shit. I already know I'm that guy.
Exactly.
Because I look around, I see 80-90% of these dudes, they look like shit.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I would say like the body game is so important because the mind shift comes with it. You know what I mean? Like when you skinny, when you're super fat, you start to look at yourself a certain type of way. But when you really get your body together, you feel like you that guy just off of who you look in the mirror, and then you start getting compliments. They should build off of that. You know,
because they don't even understand when you get the physique. The best part is you get the options with it.
Yeah, you get the options, and then you like, I ain't gotta deal with that goofy shit.
She playing your face. You don't gotta deal with that shit.
Yeah.
Say you walk away, I'm off
Yeah.
to the next already.
Yeah.
I just talk about, man.
Especially when it comes to posting content online.
Yeah.
You know, because I remember anytime I posted, I don't know if you relate to this, but anytime I used to post like handstand push-ups online,
know,
them chicks sliding. They sliding.
What? Thinking you a superhero.
You can show me how to do that. They be all types of shit.
Yeah, man.
You training? You know what I'm saying? Really, she just want to get piped down. Oh, you training people now? She gonna hit you with some shit like that.
That's the biggest deal, man. There ain't nothing better than when you're dealing with a girl. You pick the bitch up. You pick the girl
Yeah,
up. You pick
yeah. I
the
talked
girl
about
up.
that many
And then,
times
boy,
too.
Come
Yeah.
on, man. Game changer. Game changer.
Her
man.
mind is gonna just shift. At that point, it don't matter how much money you make, how much this, that. If you could pick her up, make her feel like she's a feather, you really put her in that woman role, like that's when shit changes, bro.
That's the strongest thing that everybody got to understand, man. Everything else is an add-on.
Yep.
Your body, that's the main course. That's what she's looking at, man. Because you don't got to do nothing else extra. And you command respect. It's like she know when a woman knows you get other girls too, looking at your physique.
Yeah.
Come on.
And see, that's what a lot of guys, they don't understand that shit. They would be like, if this dude gets all the women, he's a player, he's a F-boy, whatever, why would women like him? And they get mad at it. It was like, understand that shit. Why would she not want that guy? You know, there's a reason why women tend to like athletes. Because they have the physique, they have the status, they athletic. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I try to tell guys, like, you can't be mad at women for wanting what they want. You just got to understand it and adjust.
Exactly.
You know, if she wants her guts pounded by an athlete, you can't be mad at that. You just got to understand that how can I move like an athlete and put myself in the best role? All that bitching and complaining, that's not going to do anything. You know, so.
I think the thing a lot of guys think, they don't understand that women will look at us, everyone with nice physiques, and they think the same way us guys do. Whenever we look at a girl with a nice body, it's the same thing. They think women don't look and be like, oh, I'll let him take me down. I want to get railed by this guy over here. That's what
they be talking the same way dudes be talking. They'll talk all that shit about locker room talking, this and that. It's like, bro, I done seen some chicks talk crazy.
Yeah, man.
I want to ride that man like a bicycle, all types of shit like that.
Exactly, man.
So,
and that's the physique, man. If you got a big old beard, goddamn.
She not thinking that.
Oh,
she not thinking that. She automatically putting you in that boyfriend category.
And now
that
she gonna see
that long term. Now you got to take on all these days.
Now it's what can I get from him?
Yeah.
That's exactly what
What can I get
from him?
How can he prove himself to me? But if you had that physique, she just she really ain't go.
Yeah, man. That's what these guys got to understand, though, man. This is no joke. Once you get that physique, you're not playing by everyone else's rules.
Yeah.
You can pick up a girl, man. You don't even got to take her anywhere. You can do it in the backseat of the car, but that's all you need, man. Hop in your car, it's game time. She won't even, if you have it, great. You got all the money, great. You got the nice place, great. Fast car, great. But once you are the package.
The whole package, yeah.
That's it.
Woo,
That's it, man. That's it.
What about when it comes to personal training? What have you seen? Have you seen like the body game in the gym, you know?
Personal training, man, I've seen a lot of crazy things. Married women, and the number one thing with that, like we saying about body game, guys, these guys are out of shape. All the money in the world. The husband will be paying for the training for his wife, but she's choosing on me. Let's go out to drinks after. Let's go get coffee after. Let's go out to coffee after. This is real stuff, man. Because no matter what, the sexual attraction is gonna win. That's number one.
It's deep. It's just part of her.
Number one.
Like I said, a lot of guys, they get mad at it. You just gotta understand it and move accordingly. You know. I'm not mad at a woman's nature. I'm just here to adapt. That's
we
what it comes
already know
down to.
we accept it, man. So we adapting to the rules.
And I think the people that adapt, that's who wins.
Yeah.
You know. All that, oh, she like the nice guy. Oh, she like, why does she like dad bods? It's about my person. All that shit goes out the window.
Then they try to shame the girls now.
Yeah, they try to shame it. They try to slut shame it. Because she want to get pounded. Just do the pounding.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it, man. They don't understand that, man. The things I've seen personal training, man, is so crazy. Even the status. Your physique is a status symbol when you walking around. One of the best looking trainers in there, you got the V-shaped physique. Everyone sees that, man. They know what type of timing you're on. This guy ain't playing, he about his business. And all the women are checking for you, man. Even when married, it's just a whole nother ball game, dog. And these guys, man, y'all gotta get in shape ASAP. I'm not just talking about athletic powerlifting. You got to be aiming for the V shape. That's what they love that,
and
man.
you mainly do calisthenics, right? So I think they got the best physique.
That's it.
I think most women would probably agree with that too. Like the
All
bodybuilding shit is cool, but sometimes guys think they have to get way bigger than they actually do.
I don't care, guys. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get a physique better than him. I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna keep it forever. I'm never gonna lose it. Chat, think about it. The physique that I currently have, I worked for, and I never lost. The only thing I lost was the strength. You don't lose the look. You just lose the strength. But like you do it again for like a week, it all comes back. It all comes back. So you never really lose it. But if you want to continue adding up, you gotta keep going. When this channel blows up, I'm gonna post even more. Why is it so hard for me to post consistently? Because I don't have an AI tool. If I had money, I would be pouring all that money on the AI tool and just pushing out videos. Plug channels all over the place, pushing out videos. What else? Of course, myself pushing out videos, but doing all types of content. But I need to blow up first by doing the same thing over and over. But I don't want to post some BS. I don't want to be mumbling and be like, oh, this verse, sucker within 610. It just like I actually want some meaning into it. Well, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Because at the end of the day, I don't care, bro. I'm not thinking about it too much, bro. You gotta treat life as a game. If you take life too seriously, you're not gonna get nothing done. Life is a game, man. Like I guess I gotta think of it as. Why would life be difficult? Why would life be serious? As a man, you get to fight for your spell, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. That'll be it for now. Yeah, of course, I still have to go to school. And guys, that's what people get miserable, because they feel like, the channel's blown up. I'm still in the same cycle. You just gotta break through. That's all you can really do is break through. You just gotta break through, bro. That's what people need is breakthrough. You gotta push, when your back's against something, you just go, break the wall. That's why I go on the cycle, because that wall won't break. That wall won't budge. Because on the other side of success and all that, but you gotta break through your wall. Everybody has a wall that they gotta break through. This wall. They're moving, but this wall's in the way. There's no door. I mean, God could open the door for you, but you continue showing up. Who knows how long it'll take? Because, I mean, for me, I think I already believe I already have it. People like Kai, it took him like 7 years. Speed, I don't even know about Speed. I mean, he blew up at like 16. And these people already technically blew up beforehand. Like me, I even like nothing's happening. So my blow up is probably gonna be the biggest. Cause think about it, 197, bro. My blow up is gonna be the biggest, bigger than this, bigger than this. His body, man, come on, man. Mine looks way better. That's a good body. That's a good body. Yeah, Jesse's body, I don't know. Jesse's body, yeah, it's natty. What the heck, playing Joe gets with Luka Doncic? What's he live streaming? UFC, 2K. Oh, the All-Star game.
What?
Right.
You okay, Mikey? You having a KD crash out moment or something? Where's Nathan? We need a volcano. No, we don't. Player in the game once. He's left for me. College or university level. That was long before Lob City.
I haven't played. I used to play my team, but that was years ago, though. Man, 2K is just shit now. 2K is just not just shit. They gotta change the entire thing. And that's the thing. That's the thing about. And we could talk about like competition is in every aspect when it comes to life, even on companies. Like companies, well, that's a different story. That's a different story and stuff like that. And besides, I could go deep into that because that goes really deep. Video games, that get left behind, video games that stay. Fortnite. The reason why Fortnite is still around is because Fortnite is a metaverse game. Fortnite is a game. It's like Fortnite is like the YouTube of. I don't know how to describe it. Fortnite is like a game that sponsors everything else, and that's what it was always supposed to be. Then they made it that way, and they planned it to be that way, so the game never dies. Even if, because think about it, when the game was about to die, Chapter 2, right? That's when they started getting more and more and more collabs, and then now it's just every day is like a new collab, and it's that way because that's what it was always planned to be. Which I'm telling you, it was always planned to be that way, always. Yeah, Chad, this is the moment. I really believe this is the moment. Like there are a lot of moments. I think it's like 3, 4 key moments. Like where people stop. I think this is the last moment. Like people are like, I've been doing this for years. It's never gonna happen, and people just give up. Like there's the last moment before the breakthrough, and people. There's the. I think this would like the. And this will the 1% come out from among them, man. This will the rest quit right before everything blows up. This where they quit. There's this where they get mad at God and all that. But being able to continue to get praise to the Most High, always. I tell you, man, this is where people quit. This is because people are like, man, I got 197 subs, man. Nothing's happening. It's the part where they give up, man. Because they're like, I've been doing this for years. Nothing has happened. I did all this. 1,000+ videos. I'm telling you, bro. You gotta push through that wall. You gotta break through that wall. I think why people give up is because of time. They're not patient. They don't realize that you gotta wait. Anything great, you gotta wait for it. Yeah, it doesn't matter how much work you put in or anything like that. You gotta wait for it though. You gotta wait. You just gotta wait. And that's the hardest thing for people to do. Because why would I wait for something when I can just get it now? That's tough, man. That's tough. That's kind of miserable to think about. Like I can't do that. Like that. That's actually pain. That's torturing. Because you put all this work and it's like nothing's happening. That's one of the most miserable things. Like imagine putting all this work and nothing's happening. That's to be something spiritual at that point because, bro, by 1,000 videos, it doesn't matter if I'm posting bullshit. Like, by 1,000 videos, I should have at least, I'm gonna be honest, at least 50,000 subs or more. But if you don't, like, that's so you know there's something bigger than that. Well, that's it for now. I'll talk about this more later.